punts to start this game. Looking downfield, it's Johnson. There's a wide-open receiver, complete. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion.
Well, a lot of times college quarterbacks, they're more comfortable working to the outside. Here's an example of a quarterback with a full field read, and he hits a big play in the middle.
The Wildcats come up to the line in the hurry-up. First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Brown.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
A completion makes it second and short. Play action fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And the tackle is made. The defense saying, not this time. They got burned in the scramble last time. They bring him down pretty quickly here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So they're short on fourth down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50 plus.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he takes this from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback, finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
A completion makes it second and short. To the air, it's Howard. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. You get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that previous play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Makes the grab. It's Abuka.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. It's a good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Offense facing a third and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky fourth down decision? Can he get there on the ground? Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
How about that, Chris? Third down and 2. They get just enough. I thought they might bring the sticks out to measure. It was so close, but they're going to give them the first down. That's just trusting your back to get the yards you need for the first down.
First down here for this offense. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. The Buckeyes moving quickly down the field here. On first down, why not keep it on the ground? And we're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. He hands it to the back. Breaks loose at the 45. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. He's running out of time here. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
Second down now after the sack. It's a quarterback keeper. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Boy, the options dried up quickly for the quarterback here. Very, very fortunate he was somehow able to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. This is a tough third and long. Looking to throw. It's Howard. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down. Buckeyes will have to kick this away. Hunter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And no chance for a return as the punch sails out of bounds. And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. With the catch, it's Johnson. Tackle made after a solid game. They'll spot the ball at the 34. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And the running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Gain makes it 2nd and medium. He hands it off from the gun. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Offense facing a 3rd and short from the 41. Can they make the first down and avoid a tricky 4th down decision? Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Caught in the backfield. It's Giddens. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Back to throw. It's Johnson. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. It's a quick grab. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Seventh play of the drive coming up. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Short throw complete to the tight end. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a 1st down.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Working for the tight end, and it's caught. A big hit by the linebacker, able to knock him down.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility, what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback safety blanket.
Kansas State has moved into the red zone now. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Scanning the field, it's Johnson. Makes the grab on the move. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1.
Oh, I love it. Keep the kicker on the sideline. This offense knows when you're in the red zone, you got to come away with 6. Great play to keep this drive moving.
And the Wildcats line it up with 1st and goal. Receiver in motion now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Defense getting very heavy here, looking to stuff the run. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Sacked, dropped at the 3.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
The offense 2 for 2 on third downs this drive. This one is 3rd and goal. And he drops back in the gun. Again, he's just trapped and sacked in the pocket.
How about this defense? That is called bending but not breaking. Back-to-back sacks. What a great job of not giving in and giving up on this drive. Now they've got him to 4th down and goal.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And he knocks it right through the uprights.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's Field and Paterno trying to create good field position here. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such wiggle and quickness. He's tough to bring down, and you see more positive yards after the catch here.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Back to throw. It's Howard looking for his big tight end. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
This quarterback's got to be so frustrated. He's got an open receiver. He makes a good throw with a good route from his intended target, but this defensive back makes a heck of a play on the ball and knocks it away.
So the offense faces a 3rd and manageable here from the 25-yard line. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Henderson. The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field.
That's a great feeling when your quarterback can make a throw that keeps the drive alive. Not as good as a touchdown, but it's a lot better than having to trot over to the sideline waiting for your turn to get another chance.
It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. The Buckeyes have 1st and 10 here. Back to throw again. That's caught. It's Henderson. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Short completion there. 2nd down coming up. Fakes the handoff. Looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Tate. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving them multiple conversions now on 1st downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Makes the catch downfield. Brought down and crosses midfield to the 46.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
There's a 1st and 10 play. To throw, it's Howard. Looking for his big tight end. It's caught downfield. They make the tackle, but that's an excellent gain. Moves the ball to the 33.
Oh, that was close. Got just enough for the 1st down against that man-to-man coverage. Good awareness by the receiver to get past the sticks and move the chains.
Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Most offensive coaches will be happy taking those 50-50 shots against man coverage, but I'm curious to see if they're going to test this DB again after that coverage.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So now it's third and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. Let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. Grab behind the line. It's Judkins. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's third down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Pass caught. Can he get in? They stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's first and goal. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half. Buckeyes will line up here on first down and goal. They'll try to run it with the option. Pitch play to the back. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Now the try here for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Ball handed off. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackle at the 26. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Guys, time for everyone inside that stadium to take a deep breath and digest what we just saw. And there is no better place to start this halftime than by reviewing how this wideout has been a one-man wrecking crew. The kid's been everywhere. And I love how he's willing to go across the middle, but that he also has the jets to burn these DBs on the deep ball. If this defense wants to actually come back in this one, they better hide his cleats. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
The Wildcats will kick this away to start the second half. Bringing it out, it's Ballard. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another first and 10. Scanning the field, it's Howard. And he'll fling this one deep down the middle. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
So second down after the incompletion. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Scott. He's brought down, but not before getting into enemy territory at the +47.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. Here comes a handoff. Defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Oh, a throwaway there. Gave up on the play, but now it's going to bring up 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Shotgun formation here on 3rd down. Hunt over the middle. It's Scott. Tackle made after a big gain.
Does a great job of working the middle of the field by this quarterback, and he picks up big yards.
The Buckeyes will crank up the tempo. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
Buckeyes trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. Here's the option play. Pitch to the back. Did well to avoid a loss there, but it's no gain on the play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. It's a run. Running back's got it. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. They'll run the option. The back's got it on the pitch. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. He'll hand it off. And that run produces a decent gain. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. Tailback takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run in the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Powering through. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a third down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on Old Reliable, that offensive line, and they come through for you.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Back to pass. It's Johnson. Short pass finds the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
And the Wildcats hustle to the line to run the hurry up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this 1st down? It's a screen pass complete to the running back.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out in space.
The Wildcats will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the 2nd time. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. That run takes it across the 30-yard line. Gain makes it 2nd and medium. It's a shotgun run call. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. Can he make it to the marker? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
I don't know if there's much more he could have done on that play. Sometimes it's not necessarily a wrong read when a play gets stacked up. It's the defense just does a nice job at the line of scrimmage, and they make a play.
The Buckeyes will line up to boot it away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. And he's tackled after the catch. Now it's 2nd down here. Decides to keep it here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
And it's a nice job by this defense. They saw option, actually forced the quarterback to pull the ball on the read, and then they corral him for a loss. You could tell they worked hard on that in practice.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Bringing pressure. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
punt this one away. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? The quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the mark.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for a gap. It's Judkins. Breaks the tackle, gets into the clear. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Woo-hoo, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
It's a solid run. Gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Looking to pass. It's Howard. Tries the right with a quick throw. He pulls it in for a big gain. They're able to get him down.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Good call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Heading left after the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
And the defense is doing everything they can to try to rip that ball out. They've got to get the football back to their own offense to have any chance, obviously, of winning this game.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This offense really clicking.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
And they'll set up with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Return starts from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Kansas State offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Well, 4th quarter down by a couple of scores. This offense doing everything they can to not just score points, but do it in a hurry, try to preserve the clock. Here, they're tackled in bounds. They don't pick up a first down. Good job by this defense to keep that clock moving.
And completion makes it 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Going for his running back. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A chance for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Brown. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Hand off to the single back. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back, just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Offense getting set, second down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Caught over the middle. It's Giddens. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
The Wildcats will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. And the runner takes off to his right. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held it just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Dropping back, it's Johnson. Tries to get it to the running back. Caught, completion. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. They'll try the right here. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. And he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Play action fake, looking to throw. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Man, this pass rush has gotten home so many times. As an offense, I know you're down, but you gotta try to mix it up. Maybe roll the quarterback out. Have your backs and tight ends chip at the line. Anything they can do, because what they've done up to this point, it's just not working.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And he knocks that one right through.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. A beautiful, balanced drive reached the end zone last time. Can they keep it going here? Airing this one out toward the sideline. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here. It's a short return. They bring him down to the 22, but this defense steps up and makes a big play.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
And the Wildcats offense back out on the field. They got points on the board last time thanks to a long-range field goal. That's caught. It's Cephas. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Kansas State now operating in the red zone. In the red area, it's Giddens. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to pass. It's Johnson. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. On third down, he drops to throw. Locates the tight end. Is complete.
Hey, the best thing that happens here, Chris, is he gets out of bounds. Gives the offense a chance to regroup, huddle up, make sure they have the right call here for this critical fourth down.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking to scramble. Quick juke to get free. No, he didn't get there. Tackled short of the marker. That is a crushing play as they try to cut in to this lead. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. The Buckeyes will bring their punt team on the field now. They'll punt it from inside their own 10. He'll call for the fair catch here. Okay, the K-State offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they went for it on fourth down, but got stoned. Let's see what they can do this time. Short connection to the tight end here. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
And the Wildcats will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. To the air, it's Johnson. Oh, and it's almost picked off. A change for their first interception today. Going to set up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Using his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
Well, Chris, that's a great example of why we see these college football coaches bringing in baseball coaches to teach these quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy? Make sure he doesn't get hurt. That's exactly what he did on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and then pick up the first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go on the move. And that pass ball is incomplete.
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Second down after the incompletion. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pulls it in. It's Cephas. They stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. This Kansas State offense is quickly moving down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. Looking to throw again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
Boy, Chris, I thought when he took off on this scramble, I thought he had a chance to maybe get it to the end zone, but the defense does a nice job. Yeah, they gave up a couple yards, but they kept him out of the end zone.
They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Dropping back, it's Johnson. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Kansas State.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. PHC is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Okay, it's third down after that run. They'll run it here. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. It looks like no return here as that punt heads out of bounds. Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for the wide out. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. And the offense wisely spikes the ball here to stop the clock.
It's second down.
They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. To throw, it's Johnson. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A big hit by the linebacker. Physical tackle there, big versus big.
Chris, look at the clock here. We're under a minute to play, and it's a completion, but it's not very effective. The defense's job is to just keep everything in front of them. The offense has got to come up with different ways to manipulate that coverage and take some shots downfield.
So 5-point game, they need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. Crucial play here. They go to the air. Finds his receiver. That's enough for the first down. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. Kansas State getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Deep shot ball's incomplete, but a lot of contact there. And here comes the penalty flag. Defense will have to regroup now after that 15-yard penalty. Here comes a first down pass attempt. And now another deep ball here. Touchdown, Wildcats. They have jumped in front in the final minute.
You know, you practice this and you practice this, but honestly, Chris, it's more about luck than anything. That ball is deflected. Give the receivers a lot of credit because even if the ball is not to you, chances are the ball is going to go up in the air, great awareness, and hit the big touchdown.
Well, it was an entertaining game, Kirk. We enjoyed calling it, but it's got to sting to fall short at the end.
Well, sometimes you're going to suffer losses like this, and you're just going to have to pick up your head and move on. It's the coach's job to try to get this team ready to play the next time they go out.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.